Hi everyone, Sheena Hansen here, and thanks for tuning in to our Frequently Asked Questions series. And today I'm going to be talking about gifting. Oftentimes I get the question, how much can I gift annually, and what are the tax ramifications? So let's start by talking about the IRS rules. So there's a couple of things to keep in mind. There's an annual exclusion limit set every year by the IRS. And what that means is that as long as you stay under that gifting limit, you don't have to report the gift to the IRS, do any kind of tax filing. It kind of flies under the radar. And that gift exclusion amount, that applies per person. So this year in 2025, that gifting limit is $19,000. You can give $19,000 out to any amount of people that you want without reporting it. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't give more. You certainly can. And as this image shows, there's a excess reporting that happens if you give over $19,000 to any individual. What that does, it applies to your lifetime exclusion. So 2 numbers to keep in mind. One is the annual exclusion limit, which ideally you kind of want to stay under. It just keeps everything simple and easy. But if you do go over that $19,000, you have to file a tax return and it goes against your lifetime exclusion limit. So let's go over the numbers in regard to the exclusion limit for your lifetime. It's a lot of money, which is why a lot of people do not have to really worry about this, even if they want to go over that $19,000 annual limit. For 2025, these are the numbers. $13,990,000 is the lifetime exclusion limit. So really all you're doing here, if we go back to that last limit, you just don't want to fill up that lifetime exclusion bucket. So if you end up giving away, close to $14 million, that's when gift taxes start to apply. So it's very rare for gift taxes to be paid in this tax world right now because the limits are so high. Most clients that I deal with really don't have to worry about it at all. Most of them are able to stay under and ideally want to stay under the annual limit of $19,000 just to keep it easy, like I mentioned. Or simply file that tax return if you need to. So let's think of an example here. Let me move this screen. Let's say you want to give your grandson or granddaughter a car that's valued at $30,000. These gifts do apply to cash and various assets. So here the gift value is $30,000. The 2025 gift tax exemption limit is $19,000 for the year. And so the taxable amount normally would be $11,000. However, we file a tax return, it gets applied to your lifetime exemption limit. And because it's not over the lifetime exemption limit, no taxes are owed. So it's reported, you did your job, everything's fine, and you are able to enjoy giving that gift. So I hope this helps clarify a little bit. What can you do when you're gifting to individuals? Another thing actually I didn't mention here is that if you're married and in a marital situation, you actually can double that exemption amount because of your spouse. You're 2 people, so you can double it. So instead of giving $19,000 being the limit, it's actually $38,000. So in a spousal situation, you can gift even more without that reporting. So that's what I have for you today. If you have more questions about this, certainly get in touch with me. And I really hope this helped answer your questions on gifting. Until next time, thank you.